Hi there. Have you gotten tired of paying your taxes and abiding by foolish laws such as no stealing or no murder? Well, if you're like me, it got tired a long time ago. Sadly, these rules are accepted just about everywhere. You could always move to some backwater country across the planet, but there are much simpler solutions in order to avoid that, such as making your own country. I'm here to show you how to make your very own country with your rules. Population, you. There are multiple steps that you have to go through in order to create your own fully functioning country. However, the first and most basic part is picking a plot of land to settle it on. A small part of my backyard should do. Alright, we've got our borders, but we still have to create our country. In order to do that, we need four things: a name, a flag, an anthem, and a declaration of our independence. For example, my country's name is Gingeria. My flag is this. My anthem is going to be Prejudice by Tim Minchin.
Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
And this is my Declaration of Independence. Once this is all set up, I'll finally have my very own country.
Yeah, only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Yep, when you are a ginger, life is pretty hard. Years of ritual bullying in the school.
So that's it. I finally made my very own country. However, I still need to create a few more things so it will last indefinitely. What I need is a source of income, and there are really only two things worth getting in order to get that income: oil and food. To find oil, you have to dig really deep in the ground. So let's get started. Okay, maybe digging for oil with a spoon isn't the best idea. But you can still try to grow food. An easy place to start might be cutting up a lemon, extracting the seeds and planting them. Can't really be that hard, right? Okay, your tools might be too primitive and your land too small in order to find oil or grow food. In that case, just ask for international aid. For example, I just sent a copy of this letter asking the Prime Minister of Canada for 300 bags of Doritos, 100 bags of coffee, and $5,000. Hopefully this will be enough to hold me over for the rest of the year. And in addition, the money that they send me could be enough for me to buy better tools so that I can farm food and maybe even find oil. You see, all you have to do to create a prospering micronation is use a little bit of creative thought. So now we just sit back and wait for Canada to answer my call for help. Oh, hey there. As you can see, the international aid really helped me out. The Canadians were hospitable enough to send me some poutine-flavored Doritos, Tim Hortons coffee, and even more money than I asked for. And now I'm the leader of my very own prosperous micronation. I used the money they sent me to grow some lemons, which are now my primary export. It also doesn't hurt that the lemons make a good dressing for some of my drinks. also ordered parts for a small oil well that should be arriving here in a couple of weeks. It should be about 1.5 to 2 feet tall. As you can see, all anyone has to do in order to make a successful, wealthy micronation is use a little bit of creative thought and ask other nations for help. I hope you do what I did, and if so, I'll see you in the next UN meeting. Is that noise?
Riesling de Charcot, fin d'exercice. Prévenez Orange d'une arrivée à 25.
Walken, je vais te dire aujourd'hui, les belles elles sont jamais libres. Et les libres rarement belles.
Eh, dis donc ma gueule, rassure-moi, le choc émotionnel intense c'est toi?
Pourquoi, tu vois quelqu'un d'autre? Évidemment c'est moi. Rigolo, va.
N'empêche que la dernière... Carla, c'est ça?
Clara.
Ouais, Clara, si tu veux.
Cible une.
Charcot 21, on écoute.